Malakas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Continuing to our fifth game, we're still live from San Andres Sports Complex in the heart of Manila. 16 under action from the north awaits us as Manila would try to snag a win in an attempt to go up to the fifth in the standings going into the playoffs, and they will go against Davao, who are playing for pride as they endured this long and dismal season. As we continue the live coverage of the country's Premier Youth Basketball League, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. So tapos na yung 18 under division ng Manila City Ballers versus Davao King Thorns, and Manila escapes Davao in incredible fashion. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Bechong here, Coach Noy Africa and CJ Ang at courtside. And Coach, playoff spots ang labanan nito. So ang Manila City Ballers, they're going to the fifth spot if they win this game today.
Yeah, that's right. And for Manila, one thing they cannot afford is to lose. Davao currently at 1-8, nothing to lose for them, and just can't afford to lose here and lose a spot in the playoffs. But again, ito Manila coming off a victory over the Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith 77-62. They were able to out-rebound itong Mandaluyong 52-37, just dominated the inside, scoring 46 points in the paint and also getting 24 second chance points. And in that game, it was Cyril Makahipay who finished with almost a double-double, 16 points, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, and 3 blocks.
For Davao King, all win feeds. They lost against Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith. Davao had a strong start, but they have finished poorly dun sa pagkatalo nila yan against Mandaluyong.
That's right, and still looking for their second victory is Davao. Definitely, even if they're pretty much eliminated already from playoff contention, a victory here will be something that they can bring a positive going into the off-season. They lost to the same Mandaluyong Junior Microsmith by 10 points. In their last game, they were out-rebounded 49-44 and just really turned the ball over too much. 24 turnovers leading to 25 Mandaluyong points off turnovers in that game. It was Jared Samson who stepped up for them in a losing effort, though, finishing with 14 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals.
And we will see how this game will develop. Meanwhile, let's turn it over to our venue announcer, Denzel Santiago.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Junior MPBL fans. Welcome to San Andres Sports Complex here in Manila as we bring you the continuation of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang Liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. The next basketball action continues between the 16 under of Davao All-Win Feeds and Manila Health Forum, Manila City Ballers. We are live on our official Facebook page and YouTube channel of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. And now it's time to meet the starters from your Davao All-Win Feeds. Guard number 6, Wild Gimarangad. Also guard number 11, Jared Samson. At forward number 1, Madi Altamirano. Also forward number 31, Tomas Perito. Playing center number 13, Marco Aquino. Head coach of Davao All-Win Feeds, Arvin Braganza. Assisted by Ed Bondok. Bis Isib, team manager Norbert Tahali. And now it's time to meet the starters from your Manila Health Forum, Manila City Ballers. Guard number 11, Jaime Katakutan. Also guard number 9, Franz Baldomino. At forward number 28, Mateo Monzones. Also forward number 17 is Sanli Geocado. Playing center, number 23, Cyriel Makahipay. Head coach of Manila Health Forum, Manila City Bowlers, Bagot Epino. Assisted by Bong Visal. Team manager, Gio Kaungka. Our games officials for today's match, Crew Chief Raymond Madera, Sir Alan Barria, Sir Jack Kaugiran. Our executive director, Mr. J.R. Navarro, and our junior MPBL commissioner, Sir Kate Picasso. Once again, this is your Manny Pacquiao Junior MPBL Season 2, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino.
Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the official ball of the Junior MPBL. Team starters for Davao, Ryle Gimarangan, Jared Samson, Maldred Altamirano, Thomas Perito, Marco Del Rosario. Para naman sa Manila City Ballers, Jaime Katakutan, Franz Baldomino, Mateo Monzones, Stanley Gayocado, and Zyril Makahipay. Once again, this is the 16 under division between Manila City Ballers and Davao All-Win Feeds. Charles Bechong here, Coach Noy Africa, and CJ Ang at courtside. And these two teams have a pretty contrasting record, Coach. Ang Manila City Ballers 4-4. They have the 5th spot for the playoffs itong Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, habang ito namang Davao King All-Win Feeds 1-8.
Yeah, like we said during the pre-game, this is a game that Manila cannot afford to lose. This should be an automatic victory for them. But again, this is what you call a trap game. You put your guard down and you end up losing in an upset. And definitely Davao, nothing to lose pretty much. 1-8 record last game for them here in Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL second season. But definitely a lot to gain for them if they get a victory, something that they can bring with them going into the off-season.
That's what happened during the last game, Coach, ng 18 under division natin. Nothing to lose para sa Davao King Thorns. Pero muntik pa nilang matalo yung Manila City Ballers doon.
And they did play like they had nothing to lose. Even us here in the panel thought that it was already a victory for Manila, up 8 in the last 2 minutes, but ended up just winning by 2 points.
10 seconds on the shot clock for Manila City Ballers. Three-pointer won't go. Offensive rebound. Makahipay. That's Marco Del Rosario, rather.
Makahipay continuing his fine play, finished with 16 points and 8 rebounds in his last game. This time able to get that ball deep in the paint, able to fish for a foul, and has already converted on his first free throw.
One of the tallest players ng 16 under division natin, no? Makahipay, sky's the limit for him. He's got so much room for improvement. Pero ang kalaban niya dito is Aquino, the son of Marlo Aquino. It's Marco. And Altamirano, pinatanggal sa kanyang headband. 9 minutes and 22 seconds here in the first quarter. Here's Davao, All-Win Feeds. A turnover. Katakutan. Left hand layup is good para kay Gayocado.
Well, just like their 18 and under counterparts in Davao has played almost 2.5 months. Trust will definitely be attacked by.
Oh, almost losing the leather. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Left corner three-pointer is good.
Coming out like a house on fire. Manila, 8-2 advantage to Thorns with the perimeter shot.
And Altamirano, first 4 points of Davao, all coming from him.
And right now, Davao getting good looks and they push the pace, try to score early.
Here's Makahipay, good spin against Aquino. 3 servings won't go for Zyril Makahipay. a tough task naman nga, Coach, no? Going against Marco Aquino, even though Marco Aquino's not really skilled just yet, pero yung presence niya inside makes a lot of difference. Gayocado, makahipay, finally getting it over the hump against Marco Aquino.
What has been difficult to score over Aquino is Aquino just using his length inside. But that time Makahipay stayed patient, waited for the right opportunity to get that basket up and in.
Here's Marco. Naagawan siya dito ni Monzones. Here comes Makahipay once again. Ang layo ng takeoff niya doon. Natapikan siya pero may foul.
You can see Makahipay still a little raw, but already you can see the skill set there. I mean, if he does not have a growth spurt, he will not necessarily be playing big when he moves up to the 18 and under division, showing that he can put the ball on the floor to really help his career here in the junior MPBL.
He's got 4 points so far here in this contest, make that 5. Pero his defense has been really great in the first 4 minutes of action. Altamirano gets blocked by Makahipay. Kala natin bad gamble na yon for Makahipay as Katakutan gets fouled on the attack.
Again, the advantage of having Makahipay. He's able to put the ball on the floor and finding an open teammate, Katakutan, underneath. He gets to fish for a foul. So I feel like Makahipay will easily transition into a wing. But you see right there showing that he has the hops on defense and raising that shot from Altamirano.
Nga sinabi nga natin, Coach, parang bad gamble na siya eh. Almost a bad challenge for Makahipay, but he got the block, still got the job done.
And again, even in basketball, whenever you gamble, just make sure you win. Otherwise, you're going to get a tongue lashing from your coach.
12-4 is the score. 6:02 remaining here in this first quarter. Here comes Samson against Makahipay. That's his second block of the contest. Here's Monzones, sidestep. Monzones gets it to go.
Great change of direction and finish right there for Monzones.
Altamirano on the attack. Sensational move from Altamirano. The spin and the layup.
Again, up to now, I'm amazed whenever players able to regain their balance off a spin move, and Altamirano showing us that he can finish.
Lalo na, Coach, 16 under itong mga naglalaro dito. To see these kinds of moves from them. Monzones. Rather, that's Gayocado with his 6-point. And the assist from Makahipay. Altamirano. Now it's Arakel. Great defense from Monzones. Gimarangan kicks it out. 3-pointer. It is good. That's Perito knocking it down from deep.
Perito, who actually played for the 14 and under squad for Manila in Season 1, now playing for Davao.
Here's Perito once again. He won't score this time. Agaw dito. Here's Gimarangan. Short stab, won't go. Tapi ka ng bola, ends up with the hands of Altamirano, and he misses on that short stab.
And Makahipay ending that defensive possession with the rebound.
Abay won't go from deep. Altamirano gets the defensive rebound. Here he goes, they have the numbers. Arakel. Four minutes and 9 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Let's take a look at this once again. That spin move from Altamirano, and Makahipay over to Gayocado. 16-11 is the score. 4 minutes and 9 seconds remaining here in the first. Nature Spring Timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos.
head coach of the Davao King Thorns, Coach Arvin Braganza, said that this game is for the players to enjoy na lang because they have nothing to lose anymore. Coach Arvin said that he will give everyone an opportunity to shine and bring home good memories of the junior MPBL, and winning this game is a bonus na lang for them. Charles and Coach Noy.
Thank you so much, CJ. For Davao King All-Win Feeds, just end the season on a good note na lang, Coach, no?
Well, itong Davao team, as shown by the 18 and under squad earlier, they have nothing to lose, and they just keep on playing. And they did give a scare to Manila in the 18 and under division. Let's see what their 16 and under boys can show in this game.
Ulet gets that layup. Back to a 7-point lead for Manila. 3:35 remaining here in the first quarter. Playing assertive basketball itong Manila so far here in this game. Ito na ulit ang Davao All-Win Feeds. Himarangan wide open. In and out.
Well, for Davao, definitely, Gimarangan needs to have his A game here if they want to pull off an upset against Manila. He is averaging 11 points per game, but so far has been scoreless.
He's well scouted, Coach, coming into this game. Gimarangan, they know na, sabi mo nga, marked man itong si Gimarangan dito kasi he's been the focal point of offense for Davao King All-Win Feeds.
And also, the teams here, especially here in Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, they know Riley Gimarangan can play. He was one of the standouts, I believe, for Muntinlupa in the 14 and under division last season, and has made the move now playing for Davao.
Here comes Dre. Naagawan siya dito. Abay. Touchdown! 9-point lead for Manila with 2:15 remaining here in the first.
I like how Manila is not messing around with Davao. They force another turnover, a 20-11 advantage early here in the first.
You love to see it from Manila City Ballers, Coach, no? Despite them securing a spot for the playoffs. Still not di pa rin sila nagle-let go. No signs of letting down.
Well, the first step in life, in everything, is to let go, Mr. Baityong. But nevertheless, they only need to, they don't need to look far with how their 18 and under squad performed earlier. So they can't afford to just be complacent and expect this to be a cakewalk for them.
Davao All-Win Feeds will not go home without a fight. Sabi nga ni Coach Arvin Braganza, mag-enjoy na lang pero still be competitive.
Well, coaches will keep saying na enjoy lang during the game, but when push comes to shove, you always want to come home with a victory.
And you will see animated reactions from coaches na nagsasabi na enjoy lang, pero pagkasabi mo nga, pagka dikit na yung laban, medyo in my feelings na rin sila.
Just imagine a player, if the game gets too close, sabihin mo nila sa coach mo, coach, sakala ko ba sabi mo, enjoy the game lang.
Bakit pinapagalitan mo kami? But still, syempre, andun pa rin naman yung competitive nature after all. And, hindi ka naman din talaga natatalo in these types of tournaments. You're just here to win and learn.
And definitely a lot of learning opportunities here for players, a lot of teaching moments also for the coaches.
20-11 is the score. A technical timeout with 2 minutes remaining here in the first.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL
would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear, Wing Bowl, it's like coming home, Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, pound for pound fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear, Wing Bowl, it's like coming home, Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, pound for pound fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear, Wing Bowl, it's like coming home, Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, pound for pound fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear, Wing Bowl, it's like coming home, Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, pound for pound fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear. Wing Bowl, it's like coming home. Chris Jacob Collection for affordable but quality daily perfumes.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Buzzer that shit.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
You are not on the list of Manila City Bowlers. Number 19, Dave Abay. Number 25, Martin Pascual is uneligible to play on Manila City Bowlers.
Two minutes exactly remaining here in the first frame. 20-11 is the score. Manila up by 9. We're sorry for the slight delay. There has been a problem in terms of lineups, coach, but everything's been resolved. And yeah, play continues for us. 16 under battle between Manila City Ballers and Davao King Alwyn Feeds.
So let's see which team actually benefits from that short lull. Pretty much a free timeout for both teams.
It's almost a halftime break. Meantime, a miss on that layup by Carcido. Here comes Yoro. 14 on the shot clock for Davao. All King Feeds. And Ray hits that long distance bomb.
That's actually 4 straight points for Ray, who hit the technical free throw earlier.
Here they go once again. Offensive rebound. Ray, traveling violation. And it answered your question, coach, on who benefited on that long break.
So far for the first minute, itong Davao scoring 4 quick points.
Exactly a minute remaining here in the first quarter. 5-point lead for Manila City Ballers. Yung mga kuya nila kanina, they escaped Davao King Thorns 74-72. We will see if that will be the same story for them, as Davao is playing their last game here in the season. 46 seconds remaining here in the first. Here's Ray, now to Chinaco. 14 on the shot clock for them. A three-pointer won't go. Offensive rebound, wala pa din. 28 seconds remaining. Zone defense being shown by Davao Alwyn Feeds. They go baseline. Joe Gonzalez getting it to go. Short stop.
Back-to-back baskets for Gonzalez. It's getting that ball down low, deep in the paint.
8.4 seconds remaining here in the first. 24-15. Here's Ray down to 7. Samortin. 2 seconds remaining. Chinaco. Won't go, and that will do it for the first 10 minutes of action ng 16 under division between Davao and Manila. Manila City Ballers have been playing comfortably well here in the first half, courtesy of Zairel Makahipay and Jay Ocado. 24-15 is the score at the end of the first quarter.
Your MPBL would like to thank the following sports source. Atoie, bola ng Pinoy. The official ball of Junior MPBL. Pound per pound,
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Don Benito, sa pambansang kasama. Red Dynasty Seafood and Hot Pot Restaurant. Winford Resort and Casino, Manila.
Still coming to you live here from San Andres Sports Complex in the heart of Manila para sa ating Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2 ang Liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Charles Bechong here, Coach Noy Africa, and CJ Ang at courtside. And after the first 10 minutes of action, Manila City Ballers coming up with a 9-point lead, 24-15. Zairel Makahipay and Geocado, together with Monzones, really lighting it up during the first quarter.
Also, late in that second quarter, those back-to-back baskets from Gonzalez, allowing Manila to answer that 4-0 run by Davao.
Oh, and Gonzalez, sorry miss. After you just mentioned 4 straight points from him.
Right now, Manila looks like they've been able to right the ship, so to speak. Extends the lead back up to 11.
26-15 is the score. Davao is trailing by 11 right now. This game will be not bearing for them as they are playing their last game of the season, just wanting to end with a good note. And they score in this possession. That's courtesy of Villar. And a steal by Altamirano almost, but they turned the ball over. Balik ang bola dito sa Manila.
But Altamirano has really been one of their spark plugs so far, scoring all of 6 of his points in that very early in the first quarter.
Three-pointer won't go para kay Ulep. Here's Gimarangan. Altamirano scores his 8th point.
In the open court, Altamirano has been dangerous for Davao.
Gonzalez. Now it's with Antonio. Ulep. Corner 3 won't go. Gimarangan secures the leather.
Gimarangan still scoreless in the game.
Here he goes. Gimarangan loses control of the leather but finds his way to the basket. Here's Ulep against Altamirano. Ulep gets blocked. Kanya pa rin ang bola. Ulep, wala pa din.
Ulep not giving up on the play but really just forces his way inside on that play.
Baldomino, the steal and the attack, which led to a foul, and he will shoot 2 free throws. 5 na lang hinahabol dito ng Davao.
And Davao just not giving up. As you see there, Gimarangan just keeping the dribble alive, able to find the gap, able to score.
7 minutes and 25 seconds remaining here in the first half. Baldomino missing on the first. Fransley Baldomino averaging 2 points per game, and for Coach Bagot Epino's squad, may chance ngayon mabigyan yung kanyang mga players na hindi masyado nabibigyan ng playing time. Because again, they have clinched this playoff spot, pero syempre, kailangan no letdowns pa rin.
Also, you'd like to have a lot more weapons available when you get into the playoffs. Maybe an off night, an injury, or maybe unavailable players, and just finding some gems on that bench really going to benefit Manila in the long run.
So Martin checks in for Davao Alwyn Feeds. Baldomino hitting that first. His last trip to the free throw line, he missed one and made one. Same story for Baldomino. 7 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. Now it's Villar kicking it out. A lot of time on their shot clock, forcing the issue, won't go. Here's Baldomino once again. Baldomino! Strong drive and a tough contested shot for 2.
Baldomino looking to take over the offense of Manila here.
And Manila City Ballers! Just when we thought they are in a scoring run right now, may mangyayaring ganon, like what happened to Gonzalez earlier. This time, it's on Antonio.
Yeah, 2 missed layups for Manila. It's too wide open.
Pero kanila pa rin ang bola. Here's Alday, 15 on the shot clock. Baldomino, three-pointer won't go. For Jose, kanila pa rin. Jose carving his way inside. Double teamed. He's struggling to find the white shirt on that play. Meanwhile, let's turn it over to our courtside reporter CJ Am.
Thank you, Charles. Health Forum Manila City Ballers head coach Bagoth Epino is missing Nasumadi as he was suspended last game. Dave Abay is now tasked to step up in Humadi's absent. In terms of scouting, Coach Bagoth looks into their opponent's strength and not on the plays and come up with a counter. Charles and Coach Lloyd.
Thank you so much, CJ. And despite Humadi's absence right now, they're still on a good roll right now. And a block coming from Antonio. Here's Alday. 9-point lead para sa Manila. Steal from Altamirano. He goes all the way. Altamirano missing on that layup. Pero kanila pa rin ang bola. It's now with Villar. Wild shot. After wild shot. Here they go again. Kanila pa rin ang bola. 6 seconds remaining. Samortin won't go.
Right now, the offense of Davao, especially on the half court, just going nowhere. Like you said, it's wild shot after wild shot.
And here's Antonio, this time making it sure after that sorry miss on his previous layup. Nakasona ngayon ang Manila City Ballers. Here's Villar. Over the outstretched arms of Moraga. Offensive rebound. Villar thought about it. He goes baseline. Samortin. Altamirano gets that one to go.
Sometimes you just have to go to the basics. Just look for the open spots on the floor and try to set up your teammates for better open looks.
Here comes Jose against Aquino, and Jose, basket and beyond.
And now for Manila, they have to try and attack the defense of Aquino. Who's really just lurking in the paint with his hands up. Try to power your way through. And that's going to be the second, or is it the third foul now for Aquino for Davao.
That's our pound-for-pound fitness foul counted move of the game. Players like Jose, coach, hindi naman niya kailangan masyadong maraming touches. Pero gaya nga ng sabi mo, he's always lurking inside para dun sa mga last second passes.
That's right, and extends the lead for Manila to 11 despite the miss.
Three-pointer won't go. Here comes Baldomino. Touchdown for him. 13-point lead para sa Manila.
Baldomino, the first player in double digits for Manila. I think he only came to play late here in the second quarter.
Another miss coming from Altamirano. Here comes Baldomino. Morada losing control of the leather. The defense of Manila City Ballers, coach, they're giving forced shots. Yun mga binibigay nila dito sa Davao all-win feeds.
Right now, Davao just looking for anything. And Arakel manufacturing that basket.
This time it's not forced. 11-point lead para sa Manila City Ballers. Here comes Moraga. Sidestepping his way inside. Altamirano gets that rebound. Almost a turnover, and it is a turnover para sa Davao all-win feeds.
That's now turnover number 9 for Davao.
Traveling violation ang itatawag kay Moraga. 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 11-point lead for Manila City Ballers. This is a chance for Davao to trim this lead down to single digits. Top of the key three-pointer won't go para kay Samson.
He has been trying, they're giving him that open shot, top and center.
Here comes Baldomino, almost losing the leather. Baldomino with 9. Baldomino knocks it down from deep.
The second quarter has been a France Valdomino show. Already 13 points all scored here in the second quarter.
Altamirano, now to Arakel. Shut off nicely. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Samson, now to Altamirano. Three-pointer. Basket! And one for Altamirano.
Little too much, a little too late on the closeout from Valdomino, and Altamirano able to hit it off the glass.
Pound for pound fitness, foul counted move of the game. Altamirano, he's at 15 points right now. What an incredible performance all in the first half for Altamirano. And he couldn't get the bonus free throw to go, pero sa kanila pa rin ang bola.
Just when we thought that Manila already ready to pull away, Davao with some timely hits, especially coming from this kid Altamirano.
12 seconds on the shot clock para sa Davao All-Win Feeds. Baluyot. Here comes Zeta. Corner three is good. A couple of three-pointers from Davao.
Just like that, the lead down to just 8 points.
49 seconds remaining here in the first half. Jose going inside against two, forcing the issue. Monzones has it with 5. Moraga with 2. Naagawan siya dito. Oh, and a sorry turnover from Baluyot and Samson. Miscommunication on that pass, and a timeout has been called by Davao All-Win Feeds. 41-33 as they hit a couple of three-pointers here in this minute. 29.8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Nature Spring Timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. (41-33) is the score. 29.8 seconds remaining here in the first half, and for Manila City Ballers, again they are secured for a playoff spot. Habang ito namang Davao All-Win Feeds, they're going home right now with not a very ideal win-loss record or a season altogether, pero this time they want to go home with smiles on their face kung mananalo sila dito sa laban na to. But they're still not, this game is still not over. This is just an 8-point lead.
Yeah, especially going into the off-season, a victory here would give you that mindset, that extra motivation to work on your game during the off-season.
Steal. The finish won't go. Altamirano couldn't get a hold of that leather. And that will do it for the first 20 minutes of action. Now adding 16 under division between Davao King All-Win Feeds against the hometown heroes Manila City Ballers. 41-33 is the score. Manila up by 8.
Mga kaliga, kasama ko ngayon ng head coach ng Davao King Thorns, Coach Arvin Braganza. Coach Arvin, what's the message you're giving your players after this game?
Yung message ko lang sa kanila is after this game, just keep working hard kasi after this, may mga commitments sila sa mga school nila. So keep improving their game, always work hard and enjoy the game.
Coach Arvin, meron po ba silang gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
I would like to thank Mayor Sahali for supporting our team, Sir Erwin and Ma'am Allen Lagansya.
Thank you, Coach Arvin. We'll be back after this short break.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear, Wing Bowl, it's like coming home, Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes,
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo. Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear, Wing Bowl, it's like coming home, Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes,
And at the end of the first half, you have Manila still ahead over Davao 41-33. And really just a strong start for Manila, outscoring Davao 24-15 in that first quarter. Davao making a little bit of headway late in the first quarter. Ended up winning the second quarter, but still just 18-17 in that second quarter. And you're seeing here Manila continuing to lord it over. Looking at the stats, field goal percentage for Manila 50%, 35% for Davao. Slightly a rebounding advantage for Manila 24-23. But for Davao, need to take care of the basketball here, as for Manila it has been Baldomino who has led them in scoring 13 of his points in that second quarter, while Altamirano on the other end for Davao continuing to keep his team in the game, leading the way with 15 points in that first half.
Surprisingly, coach, for Manila City Ballers, dahil nga nakapondo na sila ng Kalamangan, Makahipay, who played incredibly nung first quarter, hindi nagamit the whole entirety of the second quarter.
Yeah, and I think also for Manila, they're trying to look for other guys who can contribute for them, and Baldomino has been that guy for them coming off the bench. He is only averaging 2 points per game, like you said, in that second quarter, but already 13 points to lead the way for Manila.
So we will see here in the second half if Manila City Ballers will let Davao or make Davao go home without a smile on their faces, or will Davao spoil that moment for them? Third quarter action has begun. Dito pa rin tayo sa San Andres Sports Complex here in the heart of Manila para sa ating Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL Season 2 ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. And Makahipay now is on the court after his well-deserved rest nung first quarter. He scored 5 points and grabbed 5 rebounds together with 2 blocks.
And right now, it's pretty much winning time for Manila. Cannot afford to toy around with this Davao squad.
Speaking of not toying around, that is katakutan hitting that left corner three-pointer. Here comes Altamirano on the attack against Evangelista. Aquino now to Gimarangan, all day to shoot. Gimarangan knocks it down, back to an 8-point deficit.
Even if Gimarangan has been content on trying to run the offense, for Davao cannot afford to give him those wide open looks.
Here comes Katakutan once again, nakasona pa rin dito ang Davao. Monzones won't go. Takbo ulit ngayon ang Davao. Here comes Gimarangan going all the way, kicking it out. Altamirano missing that one badly.
Gimarangan knew that he should have gone for the shot but found an open Altamirano who just overshot that one.
Here's Gayocado. Ganda rin ang pinakita niya nung first quarter. Picked by Makahipay. Now it's Katakutan. Wants to hit another three but overshoots that one.
That shot coming off. A great setup, as you can see. Halloween has come early for Manila. Katakutan with that earlier three.
Here comes Ray. He's against Evangelista. Inside, Makahipay blocks that one. Return to sender, says Makahipay.
And the Manila defense so much better, so much different when Makahipay is on the floor.
That's his third block of the game. He sets the pick right now. Gayocado firing away, knocking it down from deep. Sumali na dito si Gayocado sa fiesta. Oh, and a sorry turnover from Davao. All-win feeds. Di inasahan ni Arakel na babalik sa kanya yung bola doon.
Gimarangan telling Ray that should have at least put the ball on the floor.
As Makahipay gets his 7th point on this contest, just playing very efficiently dito sa laro na to, si Makahipay. Here comes Altamirano. Gimarangan against Katakutan. 13 to work with. Here's Gimarangan, double team, kicks it out. Altamirano goes baseline. Aquino, that lefty hook. Kind of familiar, coach, no?
Oh, yeah. And someone just wording it over everybody using his height. Aquino with his first 2 points of the game.
Katakutan, now it's Gayocado. Wants to hit another. Won't go this time. 11-point lead para sa Manila. Here's Altamirano forcing the issue. Kanya pa rin ang bola. Ray. Wala pa din yan. Gayocado with the rebound. Here's Makahipay. Dipsy-do is good! But he's down on the floor holding on to his ankle after that tough contested layup. Something that we don't want to see.
Yeah, definitely was gonna say he's making basketball look easy.
Down on the floor. Tignan natin kung ano nangyari sa kanya. Landed on his left foot. It's not clear what happened, but we will hear from our courtside reporter later kung ano nangyari sa kanya. Still down on the floor. Again, something we really don't want to see, especially na they have clinched a playoff spot. They're 6th. Kapag nanalo sila dito, they will move up to the 5th. And Makahipay, who's been very instrumental all game long, goes down, holding on to his left ankle.
Well, really nothing intentional there, just landed on somebody's foot, if I'm not mistaken, someone from Davao.
And he's being attended by our medical personnel. We hope and pray that it's nothing serious for Makahipay, especially with this efficiency when he's on the court.
Actually, after this game, Manila still with another game to play, so not having Makahipay is really going to be an issue here for Manila.
Successful defensive possession para sa Manila, but counter steal by Gimarangan, and the foul is going to be called against Katakutan. 51-38 is the score. 13-point lead for the hometown heroes. Here's Gimarangan. So na din dito ang Manila City Ballers. They give it to Aquino. Gimarangan, top of the key 3. Off to the right.
It's actually a better job by Davao moving that ball around. Gamarangan just unable to hit from the outside.
Here's Monzones. 12 to shoot. Monzones won't go. Coming up with a steal itong Manila. Counter steal by Ray. And this, medyo magulong sequence yun, no? From these two teams. Counter steal after counter steal.
Actually, Davao lucky to keep that basketball as Monzones actually had a good read, just unable to get possession of the basketball.
19 seconds on the shot clock para sa Davao All-Win Feeds. Here comes Baluyot. 15 to work with. Baluyot drops it down low. Samortin gets that one to go.
Thought he got that ball in too deep, but Samortin able to find a way to get that up and in.
And Samortin coming up with a steal. Here comes Baluyot once again. Baluyot now to Samortin. Four straight points almost. Ulep on the attack. Ulep using the glass. Bank is open on a Sunday for Ulep.
Lead back up to 13 now for Manila.
Baluyot going inside. Samortin pa rin. Wala pa din yan. Couple of misses from him.
Both teams looking to push.
Carcido. Now to Ulep. Kicks it out. Bayabao. Couldn't get that one to go. Baluyot ngayon na may hawak ng bola. Carcido. Now to Samortin. Short pa din.
They've been finding Samortin deep inside the paint, just unable to convert.
3 straight misses from Samortin. Here's Carcido losing the leather. Chunako against Ulep. Chunako gets it to go over the outstretched arms of Ulep.
Able to adjust in mid-air, able to finish.
53-42. Lamang ng 11 dito ang Manila. Ulep on the attack. Kicks it out. Three-pointer won't go. Baluyot. Ooh! Unfortunate situation for Gayocado. Meanwhile, CJ Ang has something for us. CJ?
Charles, earlier in the game, makahipay from the Health Forum Manila City Ballers had landed on an opponent's foot, and now our medic is checking to see if he can step it on the floor, but he is advised not to continue to play this game. Charles and Coach Noy.
Thank you so much, CJ Ang. And an unfortunate event talaga naman for Manila City Ballers, as Makahipay is down right now being attended by the medical personnel of the Junior MPBL. And yun nga, Coach, medyo mabigat to. Not for this game, but for the incoming game ng Manila City Ballers.
Well, at the very least, they will have at least a week off, which could just about be enough time for him to heal. But nevertheless, a key loss here. But if Manila continues to play this way, just continuing to play aggressive, they can keep this double-digit lead.
Speaking of aggressive, that one is Baldomino against 3 defenders. Wasn't faced on that one.
That was actually the advantage of Baldomino scoring heavily in that second quarter, but right now can't afford to wait for another quarter. Needs to start producing for Manila here.
Meantime, that's Chunako hitting that top of the key 3. Lead is cut down to 10. 55-45. Ulep tries a 3-pointer. Wala yan. Baldomino. 4 straight points for Baldomino.
He has been a microwave whenever he's on the floor, just continuing to put points on the board.
And another turnover for the guys in yellow as Samortin couldn't get a hold of that leather. Tignan natin ulit yun. The top of the key three-pointer by Chunako. That cut the lead to just 10. Now it's back to 12. Baldomino thought about it. Over to the other side. Three-pointer won't go para kay Bayabaw. Offensive rebound is good para kay Gonzalez. That's his 6th point so far.
I like how Gonzalez coming off the bench, providing that much athleticism and intensity, able to grab the offensive board plus the basket.
Pound for pound fitness, foul count, and move of the game for Gonzalez. He's been the reliever for Makahipay nung second quarter, and ngayong third quarter, ganda agad na pinakita niya after just checking in. 35 seconds remaining here in the third. Shot from Chunako is a miss. Kanila pa rin ang bola, fighting for the loose ball. Bodies on the floor. Zeta and Gonzalez going at it.
Like how the players of Manila acting as if it's a must-win for them. And it's pretty much a must-win for them as you see bodies on the floor.
59-45 is the score. Timeout has been called by Manila City Ballers. 26.9 seconds remaining. Nature Spring timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. .9 seconds remaining until the fourth and final quarter. 59-45 is the score. Manila City Ballers playing very confident here in this game, leading by 14 points. But a turnover has been made. Here is Chunako. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Chunako couldn't get another three-pointer to his name, but he gets the steal. 4.9 seconds remaining, down to 3. Three-pointer won't go, and that won't count from Zeta as the clock was on triple zeros that time for Zeta, and that will do it at the end of the third quarter. 59-45, an amazing performance from the Manila City Ballers. The hometown heroes wants to spoil that going home smile on their faces para sa Davao all-win feeds. Tignan natin ulit yun kung wala na. Definitely, that won't count as we end the third quarter. The score is 59-45. We will be back after this break.
on review. No basket for number 42, Andre Seta. There's a foul on number 42, Andre Seta. That is third personal foul. That is the end of our third quarter. Result scores 59-45 in favor of Manila City Ballers.
Start of the fourth and final quarter. Oh, di pa pala. There's still 1.7 seconds to go. Or 0.5. There's been a confusion. Pero dun sa last shot ni Zeta, it didn't count, but
He was called for a foul.
he was called for a foul, a push. So titignan natin kung ilang segundo pa yung natitira dito sa third quarter. Just 0.3 of a second. Baldomino. Ooh, I think he got that off in time, but it didn't go in. So that will be the end of the third quarter. Still, the score is 59-45. 14-point lead para sa Manila City Ballers.
Taas noo kahit kanino, walang ibang sinisigaw ang masang Pilipino. Bumagsak, bumangon, hinarap ang mga hamon, hanggang ang kahirapan tuluyan nating matalo.
Start of the fourth and final quarter. 59-45 is the score. Manila City Ballers leading by 14. Charles Bechong here, Coach Noy Africa, and CJ Ang at courtside. And we're live here at the San Andres Sports Complex here in the heart of Manila. After this game, meron pa tayong 4 na natitira. Isa para sa 14 under division ng Manila versus Davao. At 3 naman sa Junior MPBL D-League. As Samson hitting that three-pointer to cut the lead to just 11 points.
So definitely a full schedule on tap here for the Junior MPBL. 3 D-League games coming after the 14 and under matchup between Manila and Davao.
Meantime, that's Gonzalez getting the offensive rebound, the fake, and the foul. You know, isa rin to sa mga players na pinag-uusapan natin, Coach, na hindi kailangan ng bola masyado. He's just gonna lurk inside, find his way, do the dirty work for you. We'll just wait for that drop pass.
Well, also for Manila, even if they have Makahipay injured, it's an opportunity now for Gonzalez to play heavier minutes. And pretty much he's bringing the same type of skill set on the floor, very active, agile big, who can play perimeter defense well also for Manila.
Difference lang siguro, Coach, nagbababa ng bola itong si Makahipay. Pero in terms of defense, I think they're at par.
And both of them also very efficient finishers inside.
Here's Ladesma for Davao. Alwin feeds. 16 on the shot clock. They go to Arakel. Samson now to Altamirano. To the baseline, he gets it to go.
Just too easy for Altamirano, finally able to extricate himself. Not really has been scoring heavily here in the second half.
Alday gets blocked by Arakel. 10 na lang ang kalamangan dito ng Manila. Moraga won't go from deep. Here's Altamirano once again. Samson. High arcing shot won't go. Oh, there's a foul away from the ball. It's against Antonio, I believe.
For holding, but we did see him sprawled on the floor. double black eye for him, getting his first personal foul.
Fresh 14 para sa Davao. Samson. Oh, he knocks it down from distance. A right corner 3. Cuts the lead to just 7 points. They're still alive, coach.
Even if Samson has been struggling from the outside, still continuing to look for a shot.
Samson pa din. Wala yan this time. Here's Altamirano. Traveling violation ang itatawag kay Altamirano. If they had made the basket, that could be big for them.
Altamirano that time actually had a good open look from the outside, decided to bring the ball closer, but usually players commit those traveling violations after hesitating on an open shot.
Alday coming up with a miss. Ito na ulit ang Davao. Here's Villar. Altamirano ahead of the pack, and Altamirano makes it up for that traveling violation earlier.
In the open courts is really dangerous. Altamirano leading the way now with 19 points.
Baldomino. Ooh, pamatay sunog para kay Baldomino. Lead is back to 8.
20 points in about 14 minutes of action for Baldomino.
Here's Baldomino once again. Baldomino in and out. But he will head to the line for 2 free throws. Sabi mo nga, 20 points na siya. Not the tallest player, but definitely has one of the biggest impacts here in this game.
Actually, together with Gonzalez, they've combined for 27 points already, all coming from the bench.
(63-57). 21 big points. Your guy off the bench, your sixth man, now is the leading scorer of this game.
For both teams, actually.
Here comes Davao once again. Samson, now to Altamirano, back to Samson. He's hit one earlier, and he hits another 3. 5-point lead para sa Manila after that 3-pointer by Samson. 65-60. 7 minutes and 11 seconds remaining here in this fourth and final quarter. Nature Spring Timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. Five-point game, 65-60. Davao just trailing by 5 after that 3-pointer for Samson. He's hit a couple of 3-pointers here in this quarter alone.
Well, the good thing for Samson, he missed a lot of shots early from deep, but has just continued shooting.
Katakutan. Here's Monzones. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Down to 10. Gonzalez offers the pick. Here's Monzones. Baldomino. Katakutan on the left corner. Baldomino lights it up. Baldomino misses. Here comes Altamirano. Getting trapped. Now it's with Arakel. 14 on the shot clock. Samson. Another 3! Plus the foul! A possible 4-point play para kay Samson. 3 3-pointers here in the fourth quarter alone.
And they've really looked to set up Samson, and despite the contact, able to hit from deep.
Pound for pound fitness, foul counted move of the game para kay Samson. He's at 12 points right now. All of his points, or 9 of those, coming from the fourth quarter alone. 2-point lead para sa Manila.
Actually, all 12 of his points coming from the three-point area. 4 out of 6.
Here's Gonzalez inside. That's Jose finishing off Gonzalez's feed. Back to a 4-point game. Ito na ulit si Gimarangan. Being heavily guarded by Baldomino. Altamirano, the fake. Won't go. Altamirano pa din. Wala pa rin. Arakel, finally, after 3 attempts, they get a basket.
Just resiliency being shown here by Davao. Altamirano with some point-blank misses.
Here's Jose, now to katakutan. Left corner 3 won't go. Gonzalez, the offensive rebound. Offensive foul. As what Coach Noy says, chicken wing move.
And this is the stage of the game where Manila definitely missing Makahipay, who went down with an ankle injury earlier.
And with Makahipay being absent here in this game, this will be a test of character for Manila City Ballers. How will they respond to this situation without their star player being present in crucial situation? Here's Gimarangan against Baldomino. Gimarangan on the attack. Arakel, he spins. Arakel overshoots that one. Monzones gets the rebound. And he turns the ball over. Here comes Gimarangan. Turnover na naman yan. Katakutan with a steal. Now it's with Gonzalez. Great active hands from Davao. All win feeds. Yoro anticipating that pass. Di nga lang niya nakuha, pero still natigil yung fast break.
Right now, Manila playing to the pace of Davao, trying to push the tempo also, but really their advantage is when they execute in the half court.
Katakutan. Now it's with Monzones. 12 on the 24. Monzones pa rin against Yoro. Baldomino on the attack. The floater is good for Baldomino.
Whenever they needed baskets, Baldomino has just delivered. A 24-point outing right now for this kid coming off the bench for Manila.
4-point game, 69-65 with 4 minutes and 58 seconds remaining here in this fourth and final quarter. Nature Spring Timeout, provider of safe and affordable drinking water to Filipinos. Four minutes and 58 seconds remaining. 4-point game. Manila 69, Davao 65. Possession for Davao. Still a lot of time left for Davao. Aquino sets the pick. Gimarangan goes inside. Gimarangan, tough contested shot. Still goes in para kay Gimarangan.
Well, up to that point, Gimarangan only with 5 points, but let's not forget how good this kid is also in creating his own shot.
Monzones now with 10. Katakutan. Baldomino with 24, the leading scorer of this game with 3 seconds remaining. Katakutan knocks it down from deep.
Big shot from Katakutan, extending the lead back up to 5 and ready to have the basket for Baldomino, waiting patiently for an open opportunity for his teammate.
That has to hurt for Davao. They've played really great defense for 23 seconds. Di naman nabawi yon ni Yoro. 72-67. Here's Monzones on the attack. Monzones thought about it. Baldomino. Wala yan. Gimarangan over to Altamirano, who run out of real estate. Gayocado on the attack, using his left. Gayocado still being able to finish despite 3 yellow shirts on him.
Very quietly, a good game from Gayocado. 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists.
Altamirano gets blocked, but there's a foul. That's going to be against Gonzalez.
What a crucial big reply here from Manila. Lead was down to just 2 points and 5 straight points. Katakutan 3 and this incursion inside for Gayocado.
Again, a test of character for Manila City Ballers after makahipay sa absence here in the second half. 74-67. And Altamirano knocking that first free throw down. He's at 20 points, the leading scorer for Davao All-Win Feeds. He makes both. 5-point game, 3 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Putting pressure on defense. Etong Davao All-Win Feeds. Baldomino, now to Gayocado. Traveling, or that's a foul rather.
That's only the 3rd team foul for Davao.
Fresh 14 para sa Manila. Ulep, now to Katakutan. He's open. Katakutan, that one is short. Gayocado fighting for that loose ball. You love to see that from Gayocado. Ball will stay. Kanyo yung bola. 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here in the fourth. So, Manila will regain possession pero 3.5 seconds na lang ang kanilang shot clock. Still enough for a quick play. Monzones couldn't get that one to go. Here's Chunaco. Ooh! Big shot from Chunaco. 74-71.
Great recognition by for Davao, finding Chunaco, who was way ahead of the field.
Ulep missing on that strong drive. Gayocado against Aquino, and the presence on defense for Aquino is just unmatched here in this game. Not really going for the block, but just to alter the shot.
That's really more than he needs to do for Davao.
7 seconds to work with. Here's Monzones. Down to 5. Monzones. Baldomino, long three-pointer. Won't go. Tapi ka ng bola. And the possession will go to the yellow shirts.
This almost feels like deja vu from that 18 and under game. As Davao just refusing to quit.
Just when you thought Davao will go home without a smile, they will just continue to prove us wrong.
Even if they don't end up winning this one, I'm pretty sure they're gonna come home with a smile with the way they performed here.
Last 2 minutes of action, almost turning the ball over.
Baldomino has been putting good pressure on the basketball, especially on Gimarangan. So not only scoring on one end, but playing both ways for Manila.
3-point game. Chance to tie para dito sa Davao All-Win Feeds. A minute and 55 seconds remaining. Inaayos ngayon yung official stable after that collision. Here comes Gimarangan. He's against Baldomino. Gimarangan on the attack. Gets himself wide open but overshoots that one.
Actually had an open lane right there, just muffed the shot.
Baldomino against Aquino. Baldomino, wala yan. Battle for that loose ball ends up with the hands of Altamirano. But there's a foul. Almost a turnover for Altamirano.
And Manila is in the penalty, so Altamirano will troop to the pressure cooker here. An opportunity to cut that lead further down to a single point if he makes both free throws.
He's at 21 right now. Missing the first. Almost a near double-double performance for Altamirano as he's grabbed 9 rebounds. Big free throws for Altamirano. He knocks down the second. 2-point game, 90 seconds remaining. Here's Baldomino. Gayocado over to Monzones. Couldn't connect on that three-pointer. Baldomino overshoots that one. Gayocado couldn't get a hold of that leather. Chance to take or tie or take the lead para sa Davao King Thorns or Davao All-Win Feeds. 74-72. What an amazing turn of events here in the fourth and final quarter. Just when we thought that Davao will go home, they will continue to prove us wrong.
Well, actually, on that last play when Gayocado lost the basketball to the baseline, he was battling his teammate for the offensive rebound, Ulit. But still, it's still a 2-point advantage for Manila. Ball with Davao. Still so much time left, a minute and 16 remaining. So still a lot of time here for Manila to preserve this victory. Well, just throwing it out there, I haven't had an overtime game in quite some time, Charles.
Naku, the forbidden word. 74-72. Will we see another episode of Neuver time? A minute and 16 seconds remaining here in this game. Davao can tie or take the lead.
The last thing Manila wants to do right here is to commit a foul. They are in the penalty.
Pressure situation for Davao All-Win Feeds. Altamirano on the attack, gets fouled, and he will head to the line for 2 more free throws.
The worst part about that for Manila, Altamirano was not in a scoring position just yet. He was locked up. But they will commit a foul as Gimarangan almost losing the basketball.
Big free throws for Altamirano. Couldn't get the first. 22 big points for Altamirano. He gets the second. 1-point game. Almost a turnover, and it is. Who will get the possession? Davao. Here's with Altamirano over to Gimarangan. $15 on the shot clock. Gimarangan. Down to 10. Wala pa din. And a dribbling violation is going to be called against Monzones. Another chance for Davao All-Win Feeds.
The quite animated crowd we have here. I tend to forget which team is actually the home team.
Actually, 14 seconds on the shot clock for the guys in yellow. Ball is with the hands of Gimarangan. He's been guarded by Baldomino. 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Sunako couldn't get that basket to go. They don't need to foul. Here's Ulep. Decides to wait for teammates.
Actually, 2-second differential might need to foul.
Gayokado now to katakutan. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Davao has one more foul to give.
Now they most definitely need to give up that last foul. Try to go for the steal and then quickly go for a foul.
8.3 seconds remaining here in this game. For what it's worth, Coach, yung Davao, with the way they have played here in this game, parang hindi sila out dito sa playoffs.
Yeah, regardless of the result here, I'm pretty sure they will leave the San Andres Sports Complex with their heads held high. I mean, it's not yet over. Can still pull off an upset, but they've really played tooth and nail here, going toe-to-toe with the Manila squad.
Those free throws by Altamirano could have changed the complexion of the game.
That was right. Actually, Davao only went to the line 9 times, converted on 5, and they're down by 1.
8.3 seconds remaining. Go for the gamble.
Might want to leave the inbounder.
Here's Baldomino, and a quick foul is given.
Well, I still think that worked out well for Davao. Not much of the clock went by before they got to foul.
Big free throws for Baldomino. Deja vu nga, Coach. Free throw story in the latter part of the fourth and final period. 75-73.
Davao will still have a chance to force overtime even if Baldomino makes this.
No timeouts for Davao. 7.1 seconds remaining. Altamirano. Oh, almost a turnover. 2.5 seconds remaining. Classic case of deja vu.
Here, Manila have to be aware where Samson is. And also Gimarangan can make that shot. Chonako also made one earlier. Maybe Aquino will be left wide open here. Well, if you're Manila, you can actually just foul.
2.5 seconds remaining. 3-point game. Oh, and that will do it. At the end of the game, Manila City Ballers, parehong-pareho yung nangyari sa 18 under division. 3-point game. 76-73. What a way to end their campaign para dito sa Davao all-win feeds. Regardless of what happened, they're still going home with that moral victory, Coach.
Yeah, most definitely. And just when you thought that Manila will just take a victory with a strong start in the first quarter, Davao just kept on coming back. And we ended up with another nail-biter, but Manila able to hold serve and keep their home court advantage here with 2 victories so far in this virtual 3-game series with Davao.
That is our final score, 76-73. Manila will go 5-4 habang ang Davao King all-win feeds naman 1-9. Meanwhile, let's turn it over to our courtside reporter CJ Ang.
Mga kaliga, kasama ko ngayon ang ating player of the game with 26 points and 3 rebounds, Fransley Baldomino from the Health Forum Manila City Ballers. Fransley, how did the support from the fans influence your performance today?
Nakakatulong po yung fans namin para maboost po yung confident namin and mailang din po yung mga kalaban. Yun lang.
Fransley, meron ka bang gustong batian at pasalamatan?
Unang-una binabati ko po si Mami, si Liberty Baldomino and si Papa ko po, mga kapatid ko, and sa Baldomino family and sa PLP Elites po, kay Kuya Jace, thank you po, and sa Doc B. Tapos sa Manila Health Forum po, kila Boss, kila Coach Bagot, kila Coach Bong, and yun lang po. Thank you po.
Thank you and congratulations, Fransley. Before anything else, we would like to thank our dear sponsor, Don Benitos, for providing a sumptuous Filipino delicacy to our player of the game. Don Benitos, ang pangbansang kasava. Charles and Coach Noy.
Thank you so much, CJ Ang, and congratulations, Fransley Baldomino and the 16 under division of the Manila City Health Ballers for winning this tightly contested game. Coming up, it's the last game between Manila City Ballers and All Win Feeds, this time in the 14 under division. We'll be back after the short break.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin, isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, pound for pound fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear, Wing Bowl, it's like coming home, Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes,